I'm sorry for my voice. I need a microphone for that. I would like to say that I'm very impressed with the Vassiliev notebooks. They are not the last word. They are the latest word. And we have to discuss the notebooks in their context. They're an extremely valuable window on the KGB and its functions, but just a window, because Vassiliev did not have many things that as scholars we would like to have. For example, the GRU files. He did not see them. He did not see the files on atomic energy except for file number 1. The rest of the files were given to Chikov, who was another KGB officer who was supposed to write a book, and said he just mixed up all the files, changed the names, made new code names, and all kinds of nonsense. So his book was never published in the United States. He did not see the files of the illegal residentura of Akhmerov, which is called Junge, the German word for youth. Akhmerov sent back to Moscow 2,500 documents in photostat. You did not see them either, because you didn't see the illegal files. You only saw the American Directorate files, or the that which is now available, or was available then for an American author. And they did something even more clever. You never actually got to see the files in situ. You didn't get to the KGB headquarters to examine the files. That was on the Ring Road. You call it,
Forest.
The forest, yes. It was not in, directly inside Moscow. It was not in Lubyanka. It was in the Ring Road facility. And they would bring you, Kobaladze would bring you those files that you requested if he wanted to bring them. And then you had the responsibility of giving him your notebooks. And apparently you did not. But Kobaladze was in charge of that operation. So there's much you didn't see. You didn't see atomic energy materials. You didn't see GRU materials. You didn't see illegals materials. So that when Akhmerov says to a class of KGB officers that his best spy in the United States was Harry Hopkins, you don't believe him. But Akhmerov was in charge of that work. He knows a lot more about that work than you did as a short-term officer in KGB. Akhmerov was a much longer-term officer and got medals that you would never dream of, like honor checist, which was shown on the board before. So that's the defects in the notebooks. The positive thing about the notebooks is that they are totally consistent with Venona, and they're consistent with the FBI materials and the investigations by the intelligence committees and an American Activities Committee in the House of Representatives, because that information is also of value in examining what the U.S. government knew and when it knew it. The FBI files are only part of that story. But everything that you have said in your notebooks is consistent with the material there. And you did not see Venona, and you did not see the FBI files, and you did not see the congressional hearings when you wrote your notebooks. So I believe the notebooks are totally accurate and have to be treated in that way, as an accurate source, but just a window, not the whole story.